Today's episode of Computer Science Figures is about Alan Turing. So as we all know, Alan Turing is a brilliant mind in the world of computer science and he's held in high esteem. So I'm gonna get right into the video and tell you all about him. So Alan Turing was an English computer scientist, mathematician, logician, cryptanalyst, philosopher and theoretical biologist. He's more widely known for his computer science skills, cryptography and even somewhat his mathematics than any of his other qualifications. Alan Turing is considered to be the father of modern computing and artificial intelligence. What some people may not know is that the Turing test was actually developed by Alan Turing himself. So he came up with a test in the 1950s, or I think actually exactly 1950, where a computer has to be completely indistinguishable from that of a human. So you've got a set of people and they have no more than 5 minutes to talk to some sort of computer, whether it be by text or audio. And if 30% or more of people think that it's a human, then it's passed the Turing test. Now that was a very rudimentary form and that was the actual original Turing test. So one computer has passed that and its name was Eugene. I think that was his nickname, or Eugenie, I don't know how you pronounce it. Eugenie had fooled 33% of the participants playing the actual original Turing test. So by the original definition, from what Alan Turing himself made, Eugenie or Eugene passed the actual Turing test. But now with the influx of computing and how vast it's been, so there's been a more updated version made in the 1990s which has a few more dimensions to the actual test, so you can actually tell if it's really fooling the person who's actually playing the game. So the Turing test has long been a benchmark to find out if a computer is really intelligent, and I think it's somewhat of a misleading name because for a computer to speak or type as intelligently as a human, or what might pass off as a human, doesn't really quantify how intelligent it is. Obviously it's a great thing if it does, especially with the audio, with it speaking computer generated voices. I think that's amazing. So many computers have tried, and the closest one that I think, in my opinion right now, is not a fact in my opinion, is probably the Google Duplex demo. So there was a demo a few months ago of Google Duplex speaking to some owners of a shop, ordering things for you, and none of the 3 people it spoke to realized it was a robot, and that sparked a few interesting debates. So there were some people saying, well, what if I don't want to be speaking to a robot, or isn't it kind of eerie finding out you're speaking to a robot? And some people feel tricked or duped into speaking to a robot when they actually thought they were speaking to a human. So it raises a few questions and how this technology is going to be used, but for sure it's going to be very interesting, and it'd be interesting to see what Turing would have thought of how far artificial intelligence and technology has progressed so far. The work that defined Turing mainly was the work he did at Bletchley Park. On the 4th of September 1939, the day after the UK declared war in Germany, Turing reported to Bletchley Park. Within weeks of arriving, Turing had designed the bomb, B-O-M-B-E. It was named after the original Polish-designed Bomba Kryptologiczna, or cryptological bomb. It was used to decipher German Enigma encrypted machines in World War II, and it is widely regarded as the most important piece of the whole war effort to defeat Germany. So Alan Turing played probably the most crucial part in the whole of World War II, and probably changed the outcome of many countries for the better. So I think it was very interesting about his story. If you haven't watched The Imitation Game, you should go and watch that. I watched that film a few years ago. I think I actually need to rewatch that. It was a whole detail about his life, from the bomb working in World War II until the end of his life, and even the beginning of his life. It was a very interesting film. You should definitely go and watch that. And if you didn't know who Alan Turing was before, you definitely do now. He was one of the most revered minds, especially after what he did at Bletchley Park. It was amazing, and he definitely deserves it. He was one of the most influential minds in computer science. So if you like this video, I would recommend watching a video about Margaret Hamilton I did, who was equally as genius in the world of computer science, and her work with the Apollo space program. So you should definitely go and check that out. It was a very nice short video to make, just detailing the contributions she made to computer science. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Tell me anything I should have included in this video that I missed out. Feel free to ask any questions, share it online, and visit Instagram and Twitter down below. So until next time, bye.